This week's mystery is a bit of a strange one, so let's head right on in. When you look at this picture, what feelings does it inspire in you? Does it seem somewhat nostalgic or familiar? Do you feel like perhaps you've been here before? Because this is a phenomenon that swept the Japanese internet back in March 2019. Let's start at the beginning. In March 2019, a user shared a quick video on TikTok showing a somewhat old and empty game center. I'll leave a link to it in the comments so you can go and watch it for yourself. You can see one or two people walking around and all of the game machines are on and the lights flashing, but it's mostly empty and forlorn looking. It's only 11 seconds long and there's no talking over it, yet almost immediately, people started leaving the same comments on the video. Wait, I've seen this place before in my dreams. People even took to Twitter sharing the video and asking others if they'd had the same feeling as them upon watching it. For some reason, a large number of people who watched this video felt like they'd seen this very game center in their dreams before. Not somewhere similar, but this very one. Almost like a mass delusion that unrelated people all over the country were sharing in. The game center in the video wasn't a mystery either. It's identified in the tags as Yoro Land, which can be found in Gifu Prefecture. The TikTok user mentioned that they liked the somewhat abandoned feeling the place gave off, which is why they took the video. Little did they know the mystery it was about to kick off. This game center is still running and you can visit it easily if you go to Gifu, and it was designed to invoke a sense of nostalgia for the 80s and 90s with the selection of games and photo booths inside. Is this perhaps the reason so many people feel like they've seen this particular game center before? A reporter for Asahi Shimbun visited the game center after the TikTok video went viral and posted their own footage of it on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the comments below to that as well if you want to go and watch it, but even in the comments of that video, you can find people mentioning that they dreamt about this particular game center when they were in elementary or junior high school. This may bring to mind images of the "This Man" urban legend, which was a viral stunt/hoax in which a website was created with a drawing of a man that a woman claimed to keep seeing in her dreams, and this led to people all around the world claiming to have seen the same man, even after it was confirmed to be fake. It's an interesting phenomenon that you can find plenty of information about in English, so I suggest looking it up if you want to know more. But we see the same thing happening again here, only this time with a game center rather than a specific person. Why had so many people apparently dreamt of this same place that they had never even been to? Now, I must admit, when I watched the video for the first time, it even felt familiar to me. It looked just like the game center near my house when I lived in Japan, and I think that's the key here. This type of game center isn't unique, especially if you live outside of a big city. Many smaller city and countryside game centers look just like this one, and their layouts don't tend to differ too drastically. Sure, the posters hanging on the walls and the flooring might be different, but in general, most game centers look the same. These dreams people claimed to have when they were younger may have been real. We don't have to assume that everyone was lying about that. But they might have been dreaming of a game center they visited as a child, or perhaps one that didn't even exist but resembled all the others in layout and design. It's an interesting phenomenon nevertheless, and if the internet has taught us anything over the years, it's that people are quick to jump on the bandwagon when something seems even vaguely familiar to them. To date, this mystery has never been solved because there isn't really much to solve. A bunch of people claim to have dreamt of this deliberately old-fashioned game center, and the more people that claim to have seen it, the bigger the mystery got. People still debate it now, with more and more people claiming to have seen it in their dreams. Or at least something terribly like it. But what do you guys think? Did everyone really dream of the same game center they'd never been to before, or was it just nostalgia at work? Or perhaps something else entirely? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.